Trevor Anderson is a professor of volcanology at the same university where he also works as a volcanologist. When Trevor got to work, he discovered that his brother's research facility is going to be closed due to a lack of funds. After that, he goes home and relaxes in a chair before checking the answering machine to see if there are any new messages. He discovered that the messages on that recording are from Liz, who is Max's wife and Sean's mother. He discovered this when he played the recording. The fact that his nephew Sean is going to see him for a few days has completely slipped his mind. When Liz leaves Sean with Trevor, she hands him a box containing artifacts that had belonged to Max, Trevor's brother and Sean's father, who vanished many years before. When Trevor talks about his father, Sean listens with interest because he never actually got the chance to meet Trevor's dad. Trevor is able to unearth a few items that were concealed within the box. The book, Journey to the Center of the Earth, by Jules Verne was among the things he discovered in it. He discovers handwritten notes penned by his brother tucked inside the book. Therefore, he travels to his laboratory in order to acquire further information regarding the notes. There, he comes to the conclusion that he has to conduct further research in Iceland. After Sean objects to the idea of going back to his mother, he changes his mind and decides that Sean will accompany him instead. They embarked on the search for an additional volcanologist. Once they arrived at the location of the scientist, they were greeted by his daughter Hannah, who informed them that her father had passed away. She reveals to them that her father and Max were also believers in the book in question. After some back and forth, she finally volunteers to assist them in climbing up to the instrument that has all of a sudden begun sending data. While they were out trekking the mountain, a lightning storm rolled in, which forced three of them to take shelter in a cave. They were unable to escape the cave since the entrance had collapsed as a result of the lightning storm that had struck it. They have no other choice but to go on deeper into the cave, when they find an abandoned mine. Since there is no other way out, this is their only option. Therefore, in order to search for Hannah further and Max further into the mine, the three of them make the decision to travel further into the cave. After colliding with a trolley at the mine's termination point, they unexpectedly discovered a hole in the wall. During the course of their investigation, they fell into a deep pit that led them to the center of the earth. They all carry on traveling till they find a cave that Max has been living in all this time. They discovered an old journal belonging to Max, and at the same time, Hannah came across Max's body. They decide to bury him as a result. At this moment, Trevor opens up the journal and reads a message that was written by Max on the occasion of Sean's 3rd birthday. While they were reading Max's journal, they came to the conclusion that they needed to leave the area as soon as possible because the temperature was rising steadily. It has come to Trevor's attention that in order for them to reach the surface, they must locate a steam plant that is capable of doing so within the next 48 hours, otherwise, all of the water that is necessary for the creation of steam will be gone. Additionally, you need to get this done before the temperature climbs above 135 degrees. They start by traveling through the underground ocean, and all of a sudden, Sean and Trevor and Hannah become separated from each other. As a result, Sean is currently accompanied by a chirping creature that has been around ever since the three of them entered the center. As Sean moves closer to the river, he comes face to face with a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Trevor, who is looking for him, saves the day by excavating a hole in the wall and trapping the Tyrannosaurus in it. They found that the river had dried up and that the only place with water was on the opposite side of a wall when they arrived at the location of the river. Trevor uses a flare to ignite the magnesium in the wall, and then he drains the water to generate a significant amount of steam pressure that will propel them away from that location. When they threw themselves out of that pit and destroyed the home of an Italian guy, they discovered that they had landed in Italy. As compensation for the demolished home, Sean hands them a diamond that he discovered earlier in the caves. Trevor discovered that Sean has several more in his backpack, and they can be used to pay the research facility that his brother is working on. At the conclusion of this film, Trevor gives Sean a book titled Atlantis on the last day of Sean's visit with him and Hannah, and he suggests that they could get together during the holiday break. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment and subscribe to watch more videos like this. Thank you, and see you on the next video.